Now today you will get the answer of your questions. Lot of questions you have.
Ah,
So now today you will get your answer.
ah.
Hope you are able to see my screen.
Yes, Deepak, able to see.
So today we need to, you can say, think about trade-offs. Am I right?
Trade-offs, yes.
And as you gone through the things. Am I
Ah,
right?
ah,
And you can say so multiple things.
ah.
And after knowing those things, you can say our mind is bubbling, and you can say what we need to consider, what we don't need to consider.
Yes, yes, yes.
So for that, I already told you so many times.
Ah,
Right?
ah.
It depend upon requirement to requirement.
Mm, mm.
That's why all these companies is not following all the things.
Ah, ah.
They are following the things which they like most and which suitable as per their needs.
Ah, okay.
You understand my point?
Okay, okay, okay.
Even though if you will, let's say, go to higher level, am I right?
Ah, ah.
And you will get a power there, am I right?
Okay.
In means everywhere you need to decide
Ah,
what you want
okay, okay.
because no means there is no in a real life there is nothing like 100%.
Ah, yes, correct.
Even you are in a job in your business means up and downs are there.
Yeah,
Am I
it is there.
right?
Yes, yes.
It's always there. Am
Ah,
I
ah,
right? You
ah.
cannot escape or you cannot deny. That's
Yes,
it. It's a universal.
yes.
So here as well,
Mm.
means the whole story of this discussion, what we are going to do
Ah,
today
ah,
is the means how, mean not how,
ah.
the trade-offs. Am I
Right,
right?
trade-off. Okay, okay.
Trade-offs and making decision.
Ah, ah, ah.
Evaluating trade-off and making a decision.
Right, right.
Because so that because if you think you will become you can say fully you can say this fully perfect or you can say perfect in each and every context it should be perfect or metrics everything is fine. It is not. It's impossible
Right.
or next to impossible.
Okay.
So that's why we need to come up what you want.
Right.
What is our means financial condition,
Right.
what is you can say our you can say team, and what are the government norms are there to handle the thing is we need to know.
Right. Right.
That's why that's why let's say you will right now we're talking about system design only,
Mm.
but think of you are planning
Yeah.
to you can say purchase single you can say shirt only. Am I right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So in a market you have a different variety of shirts available,
Yes. Yes.
different prices available.
Right.
It start from let's say you can say 200 to means in thousand in lakhs.
Yeah.
Am I right? They are
Yes.
doing same thing,
Right.
but is dependent to buyer to buyer.
Correct.
It depend upon buyer pocket. It depend upon his taste. Am I right?
Right.
So so many things are depend. Am I
Right.
right? For maybe for another person means one person is ready to pay 1 CR for
Okay. Right.
that particular thing. Am I right?
Ah, ah.
For another person, maybe it's not that particular thing is not worth of 1 rupees.
Right.
You understand my point?
Right.
So for that, we need to understand this.
Yeah.
what you want, basically.
Right. Right.
Okay, so for this knowledge, we will discuss these things.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, as I
Okay.
told you, no perfect architecture.
Yes. Correct.
Okay,
Correct.
and cost versus performance versus complexity.
Mm, mm.
What you want to choose, am I right?
Yes. Yes.
And after that means everything has a trade-off.
Mm,
When
mm,
to simplify.
mm.
Maybe you don't need to overthink.
Right. Correct.
We need to means think in a broad spectrum.
Right.
Am I right?
Right.
So don't think means everything is applicable everywhere. No.
Ah.
Okay.
Yes.
So trade-off in a real system will
Yes.
means so here it is telling us, hey, this is a trade-off. This
Mm,
operation
mm,
is
mm,
the scaling potential.
mm, mm, mm.
Feature richness versus system clarity.
Right.
Am I right?
Right.
Over-engineering and premature optimization.
Right.
Technical depth and conscious compromise.
Right.
You understand my point?
Yes.
So
Yes. Yes.
you need to means first, as I told you, it
Mm, mm, mm.
depend upon is application to application, user to user,
Yes.
context to context, domain to domain.
Domain. Yes. Correct.
Okay.
Yes.
So in a means how part we will discuss the means how we can whatever we will discuss today, how we can do that.
Mm, mm, mm.
Now go ahead and check this.
Okay.
I will add if I will think we need to discuss something, or you can also ask some questions.
Oh, okay. Fine. Okay. Fine. Fine.
Go ahead.
Now, why this module is covered in depth. Module 14 focus on engineering judgment. Okay, the ability to make conscious trade-offs when designing systems. There is no perfect architecture. Every decision optimizes some dimensions while compromising others. This module trains engineers to reason clearly about those choices. Fine. Irreversibility bound value. Okay, but no perfect architecture. What? No system can optimize for all qualities simultaneously, such as scalability, consistency, cost, simplicity, and speed. Why? Constraints force trade-offs, and ignoring them leads to fragile or over-engineered systems. When at every major architectural decision point, okay, when at every, okay, fine, use case, food delivery, a monolithic architecture may be sufficient initially, even though microservices offer more scalability later. Okay, plain English. System design is not about finding a magical best solution. It is about choosing the most suitable solution for the current situation. If you make one area stronger, other area usually become weaker, more expensive, and more complex.
You
But
understand?
but here one discussion I want to have, small discussion, Deepak.
Why not? Why not?
See now, if you take popular apps, widely used apps, of example, say WhatsApp or YouTube or Instagram. Okay, there, just go up little slightly, go up in your document.
Yes.
So here, no system can optimize. First one, what? No system can optimize for all qualities simultaneously, such as scalability, consistency, cost, simplicity, and speed. Now, I'm thinking we have almost all of this in these apps, for example, your WhatsApp or YouTube, where per day millions of reels are added nowadays. After the reels came into picture, massive scalability has happened with respect to reels or other things also. Consistency, yes. See, as you go on scrolling the mobile, the moment I just one small tap is sufficient to quickly open that reel and we go through, then go to next one. Second, as of now, we are not paying anything, almost nothing. Cost is almost the same. Simplicity, yes, the ease of use is fantastic. So easy they have made it. And speed, there's no question of speed. So far, at least I have not encountered. At times, Maybe because of one region going down for some reason. Yes, people could have faced some problem, but otherwise, this entire line they have met. Uh, so, according to me, they are all like no, a perfect architectured applications.
Yes, but if you think, if
Ah,
you let's say you're going to develop that app, am
ah,
I right?
ah,
Initially, you will think, hey, I require all these things.
ah,
What do
ah,
you
ah.
think? Is this possible for you?
Actually, not possible for me. Not at all possible. Yes.
So for that, even though means whatever these apps are there, they have a base. Am I
Ah,
right?
ah, ah, ah,
Earlier, you can say Facebook is there, WhatsApp there, now Instagram is there.
ah,
Am I
ah,
right?
ah,
So
ah,
they have a base,
ah, ah, ah,
and from that base, they will develop top
ah,
of
okay.
that.
On top of that. Okay, 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 okay.
You
Yeah,
understand
okay.
my point?
Right, right. Okay, okay.
So whatever problem they faced earlier, they miss get out from those problems,
Ah,
and then they means it seems perfect.
ah, ah,
But means even though it's perfect, but
ah,
they are means inviting us, hey guys, you come up with some bugs. If you are
yes,
able to
yes,
find, we will
yes.
give you this much of money.
Yes, yes. They encourage that. They encourage.
If that's a means, because if means whatever they
Ah,
developed based on their perception, based on their understanding.
ah, ah,
But maybe someone have a different opinion,
ah.
and he can think in a different manner as well and try the things in a different mode as well or different way as well.
Okay, okay, okay,
In
okay,
that way, maybe those things are broke,
okay,
break. So that's why I'm saying,
okay, 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 okay.
if that's a no means if no perfect architecture, that's
Ah,
why I'm saying,
okay, okay,
even
okay.
though means your this Apple is means well tested, everything is working fine.
Ah, ah.
But in a Apple game, I don't know what is the exact name of that game.
Hmm.
Means seven or means a small girl find
Ah.
out there's some bugs in that application.
Oh, okay.
You understand my point? So
Okay,
as
okay.
I told you, it depend upon means person to person, and how means whatever whomever develop the system, what what he is thinking, what he not thinking. So
Okay.
you cannot cover all the aspect of that.
Okay.
If that's the case, means everything is same. Everything is, you can say, protected. Now, due to that lack of this architecture, we are not means covering everything. Breach are there. This you can say cyber attacks are there. I mean, right?
Yes,
You
yes,
understand my point?
yes, yes, Deepak. Yes. Right,
Hope
okay,
you got the answer.
right, right. Then, uh, monolithic structure, okay, got it. Architecture may be sufficient initially, even though microservice offers most scalability later. Fine. Plain English. System design is not about finding a magical best solution. It is about choosing the most suitable solution for the current situation. If you make one area stronger, other area usually becomes weaker, more expensive, or more complex. Okay. Engineering view. Architectural qualities often compete with each other. Higher scalability may increase complexity. Stronger consistency may reduce availability of performance. Then lower cost may reduce redundancy or speed. Lower cost may reduce, 1 minute. Lower cost may reduce the redundancy or speed. 1 minute, what is lower redundancy, lower cost may reduce redundancy or speed, lower cost. Okay, again, we'll have a small discussion on this. Now, redundancy means I'm keeping multiple copies of data. The data is getting repeated, and that repetition is for some purpose. I have a repeated, I have multiple copies of the data. Okay, so now how the lower cost may reduce the uh, lower costs. may reduce the redundancy. That means, okay, no redundancy. Okay, lower cost. So,
If you have a lower cost only, you can bear only, you can say one topic. You cannot go for, you not think about the backup, you not think about the speed, other thing.
ah,
You understand my point? Because
okay.
you have a limited budget.
Okay, limited budget is there, so I can, right, okay, right, limited budget is, okay, that will reduce the redundancy. Okay, Deepak, got it. Thank you, fine. Simpler design may limit flexibility later, correct. Yeah, simpler design will limit the flexibility, correct, yes. Faster delivery may increase technical debt, yes, correct. Okay, good engineering decisions come from understanding these tensions instead of pretending they do not exist. Yeah, beautiful. Right. Example, a startup food delivery platform may start with a monolith because team is small, speed of development matters, operational simplicity matters, scale is still moderate. Correct. Moving immediately to microservices may add deployment overhead, debugging complexity, and operational burden without solving a real current problem. Right. Okay. Cost versus performance, yeah, versus complexity. What this trade-off balances financial cost, system performance, and architectural complexity. That this trade-off balances financial cost, system performance, and architectural complexity. By over optimizing performance increases cost and complexity, while oversimplifying can limit the growth. Yes, perfectly said. When during infrastructure selection, caching during infrastructure selection, caching strategies and scaling decisions. Perfect. Okay, use case. Aggressive caching improves performance but increases the cache invalidation, complexity, and cost. Correct. Plain English. Fast systems often cost more money and require more sophisticated design. Cheap systems may be slower. Very advanced performance improvements may also make systems harder to build, test, and maintain. Yes. Engineering view. Typical trade-offs. More replicas improve performance and availability, but increase the cost. Yeah, fine. Caching reduces latency, but adds invalidation complexity. Sharding improves scale, but increases operational overhead. Correct. Specialized database improves specific use cases, but reduce simplicity. Multi-region systems improve resilience, but increase coordination complexity and cost. Beautiful. Now, a product catalog may become faster with caching, but then engineers must handle stale cache entries that we explained, we discussed about that, invalidation rules, extra memory costs, cache warm-up issues, monitoring cache hit rates, right? This improvement may be worth it, only if latency is actually hurting the business. Okay. Okay, when to simplify? What? Simplification means choosing the simplest design, but that satisfies current requirements. Right? Why? Simple systems are easier to maintain, debug, and evolve. When future requirements are speculative or uncertain. Okay, use case. Avoiding premature sharding until data volume justifies the complexity. Yes, correct. Plain English understanding. Engineers often feel pressure to build for every possible future problem, but many of those problems may never happen. Correct. A simpler design is actually better until real evidence shows that more complexity is needed. Beautiful. Engineering view. Simplification doesn't mean being careless. It means meeting current needs, leaving room for future evolution, avoiding unnecessary moving parts, reducing operational burden, preserving clarity of ownership. All right. Example, instead of building distributed queues, multiple microservices, sharded the database, advanced event choreography, team may start with one deployable service, one primary database, so async jobs were only clearly needed, externalized configuration, clear module boundaries for future extraction. Okay, that often gives strong early velocity without without blocking future growth. All right. Okay. Now, trade-offs. What? And you say, okay, trade-offs are conscious compromises made between competing system qualities. Okay. Why? Every real system has constraints in time, money, team size, reliability, needs, and business goals. Whenever choosing architecture, storage, scaling model, consistency strategy, or operational approach. Okay, that is when. Okay, fine. So plain English, what it says, system design is a series of choices under limits. Engineers must decide what matters most now, what can be accepted as a compromise. Beautiful. Engineering view. Common trade-offs dimensions include simplicity versus flexibility, cost versus performance, consistency versus availability, speed of delivery versus long-term maintainability, or centralization of versus not autonomy, operational ease versus scaling potential, features richness versus system clarity. Beautiful. Okay, example, in a food delivery system, payment flow may require strong consistency. Delivery location updates may tolerate eventual consistency. Restaurant search may prioritize latency and caching. Internal admin reporting may prioritize cost efficiency or real-time precision. Okay. Each flow deserves a different decision based on the impact. Okay, fine. Okay, over engineering here and premature optimization. What over engineering means adding complexity before it is justified by real needs. Premature optimization means optimizing before real bottlenecks are thrown up. Okay, fine. Why? Unnecessary complexity increases build time, maintenance burden, and failure risk. Whenever teams design for hypothetical future problems instead of current evidence, yeah, plain English. Sometimes teams build advanced systems not because they need them, but because they so impressive. This often creates more problems than it solves. Okay, engineering view. Science of over engineering. Distributed architecture without scale need. Too many services for a small team. Complex event systems for simpler workflow. Sharding before database growth requires it. Heavy caching without real latency problem. Multi-region start setup before business certification. Okay, fine. Example, a small internal tool with low traffic probability does not need microservices, CQRS, event sourcing, multi-region failover, advanced traffic shaping. A simple service, good modularity is usually better. Beautiful.
Hold on, hold on.
Yes, yes.
What do you think? What I told you earlier? Are you able to understand everything or not?
No, you hit the nail. Right. Right, Deepak. Correct.
That's why I told you, you need to go with the flow only. Am I
Correct.
right?
Correct.
But if those things in your knowledge, then you can do the things better. But overthinking and you can say misusing me thinking everywhere is applicable, everywhere is not possible.
Correct.
So as I told you, everything is inspired from our day-to-day life only.
Mm-hmm.
Means sometime means we are able to see the things which we can't expect. Those are there. Am I right?
Right, right, right.
Means some means you can say person is so smart, but her wife is not is ugly. Or sometime husband is ugly, but his wife is you can say smart or you can say beautiful. So
Mhm.
means for for us it's low is shock, but for
Ah,
them because it's a love. So
yeah,
that's why I'm saying is everything is you can say fine. It's
yeah,
depend upon you can say your taste, requirement, and thing.
yeah, correct, correct, correct.
That's why we need to focus on that thing, and that's why I told you, hey, just you revise whatever you
Ah,
studied.
right, right, right,
Am I right?
right, right, Deepak, right.
Go ahead, please.
Okay, fine. So we have here technical debt and conscious compromise. Okay, fine, right. Beautiful, nice topic. So now, so here, what technical debt is a future cost created by choosing shortcuts of faster delivery over ideal long-term design. Technical debt is a future cost created by choosing shortcuts or faster delivery. Right. Or ideal long-term design. Okay, fine. Why? Okay. Not all shortcuts are bad, but unmanaged debt becomes a major burden when business urgency justifies speed, but trade-off is explicitly understood. Okay, fine. Plain English. Sometimes team chooses a faster but less ideal solution to meet deadline that can be acceptable if everyone understands the cost and plans to improve it later. Fine. Okay, that's nice. And then hierarchy technical debt is conscious. Okay, technical debt is conscious, documented, limited in scope. monitored, scheduled for future cleanup. Okay, dangerous, technically hidden, accidental, growing silently, repeatedly ignored, spread across critical paths. Okay, example, a team initially use one shared database for two tightly related models to launch quickly. That may be acceptable if ownership is still clear, scale is still low, migration path is understood, future separation is planned when needed. Okay. Business constraints and engineering is involved. Business constraints shape what kind of system is practical to build. Business constraints shape what kind of system is practical to build. Why? Architecture must serve business reality, not only technical ideals, right? When at the start of design and during every major trade-off discussions. Fine. Now, plain English. Right. Plain English. What it says is the best technical ideal is not always the right business decision. Budget. Sorry, the idea is not always the right business decision. Budget, team skills, timeline, and market urgency all matter. Okay, engineering view. Important business constraints include budget, time to market, team size, operational maturity, expected user growth, compliance needs, failure tolerance, customer expectations. Example, if a startup needs to launch in 6 weeks, a clean monolithic with strong modular boundaries may be better than a sophisticated distributed system that takes months to stabilize. Okay. How senior engineers think about decisions? Oh my God.
Hold
Okay.
on, sir. Hold on.
Okay.
I have one scenario. You need to answer me what you want.
Okay.
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 So scenario is this means think of I'm your client. Okay.
Okay.
And I have a means some requirement.
Okay.
Let's say you need to develop a you can say system.
Ah.
You need to develop a let's say Facebook. I will give you an example. Am I
Okay.
right? Now you need to deal with me. Am I right?
Okay.
Because for me, I will give you a clear, you can say this,
Ah. Ah. Ah.
clear requirement. From my
Right.
side, everything is clear because I give you a reference. Am I right?
Ah.
Now you need to deal with me.
Okay.
What approach you will take?
Okay. One small request. Put in a little different way, Deepak. Let me just again get the hang of it in different way.
Okay, so right now means I want means a social media platform.
Okay.
Okay, and but I want my own ownership and everything. Am I right?
Okay.
So I will give you a reference of this LinkedIn,
Ah.
Facebook, or Instagram. Okay.
Okay.
So based on that, I will told you, hey, this is the my requirement. Come up with a budget.
Okay.
So what you will do?
Okay. Okay. Then fine. First, okay. First step will be to have discussion with you with respect to many things like uh, do you want all the features, whatever example or references applications are given, or you want to start with some features from that, or go step by step, start with one feature, then depending on the feedback or the business needs, add one by one.
I
That
want all. I want all.
okay, you want all the features. Okay. Okay, in that case, my next question is, okay, feature wise we're clear now. So whatever features you have seen in the X app, you want all those features to be implemented in your application. Okay, then we have accepted it. Okay, we accepted it. Second, now, are you expecting the same level of users, or do you think it is going to start with low numbers, then gradually is going to increase? That is another question we need to ask to come at the cost. So we want to know the number of users, what you're expecting in the first month, and later in, for example, at the 6th month and the 12th month. I want to know.
I have a limited budget. I want to, you can say, have a 3 lakhs only.
Okay.
I am not a technical person, means what is you need to take care of.
Okay. 3 lakhs. Okay, Deepak, now with only a limited budget, we're sorry to tell you that we cannot have all the features, whatever features you have experienced in the other or the X apps. uh, what is the base requirement of, for example, you're looking at a social media app, uh, where the very base requirement is like you want to chat with some of your friends or group of friends. The basic activity can be provided with the limited budget, but we may have to compromise on the speed, the scalability, and the latency. You can't expect the moment you press press the click on that icon, immediately it should open. No, it may not open. So there may be delays for you when the budget
So
is
sorry, Sridhar, I don't know what is latency, what you are talking about.
okay. Okay.
I will give a simple example. Hey,
Uh,
this is my budget, this feature I want.
okay. Okay. Got it.
I think so it's better if you come up with the things, means
Fine. Fine.
you
I
are
got
able to do that or not.
yes. Yes.
If
Okay.
you are not able to do that, then I will maybe find another person.
Okay.
You
Okay.
understand my point?
I got the point. I got the point, Deepak. Okay, fine. Deepak, now you're coming with such a limited budget. So we may face some constraints. We may face some problems. Okay, yes, I can provide you a very, very basic service of a social media application, what you're looking for. But tomorrow, you may encounter some problems like, let's say now, the moment you open your social media app, generally what you're used to from other application is immediately you'll be able to see all the posts from all your friends or whoever it is. All the posts you can just, it'll keep on loading on, but quickly you'll be able to open the post and then read or reply. You can do multiple things which you're used to. But with this limited budget, what I meant was like, as soon as you open your social media post, you may not be able to get all the posts immediately. There you may see, like for example, loading loading the loader icon may keep on coming onto your screen, and that may frustrate you because yes, because of the constraint, we are not able to scale up your application. So
Okay.
so what I meant by latency was it's going to load very slowly. Or let me, for example, one of your posts attracted lot of feedbacks or replies or this one, but you want to see all that in a hurry and then feel happy or proud or whatever it is, but you will experience a lot of delay in that getting downloaded one by one, one by one. This is what I meant by like with limited budget, you can't get that speed of what you're expecting in the regular social apps.
Yes.
That is one. And now, for example, somebody has sent a very important image or picture or some video. You want to just download it and see what it is. For example, you are given, you have an architect you are met, and he has given you your building plan. You're so curious to see the building plan. That guy has sent a building plan to you. So now you're so curious to download the building plan and then just have a look at that. But unfortunately, it keeps on loading and loading and loading and loading. So you get irritated by that. This is what I
Uh,
meant by
hold
limited
on.
budget.
Hold on. Let's change the role now.
Yes.
Am I right? Now
Yes.
you can say become client, I will become architect. Am I right?
Okay.
So means think about it.
Ah,
Whatever you explain me,
ah,
and you are not a technical guy, and you
right.
are saying your budget is less.
Ah, ah,
Am I
ah,
right? We are
ah,
not able to deliver. You if you will do, you will face lot of problem there.
ah.
What do you think? I will means stick with you, or I will leave, or it means you are forcing me to think to what I is my decision is right or wrong. What do you think? I will stick with you
Okay.
or not?
No, now we are playing the role reversal, right?
No, no, I'm just saying, let's say I'm a client only and you are this, you think of as a client, am I right?
Okay.
Whatever you explain to me,
Ah,
if
ah.
I will explain this thing to you, you will stick with me or not?
Okay. But somewhere at the back of my mind, I'm sure, even if you go to any other vendor, any vendor will have the same constraints, because with that budget, no vendor will see to that he will put some money to improve the speed or scalability or whatever, because for him you are like any other client. Yes, he wants to satisfy you, but at the same time he sees that whether with this budget can we provide him all these things. Even he'll come out with the same statement like, no Deepak, see, with this budget I can give you only these things, but tomorrow please don't come and complain you're unable to download a video, unable to view the image instantly. These are the constraints, because constraints, no, this constraint doesn't depend on a vendor. To some extent, somewhere some vendor may show some courtesy with some small trade-offs, but it is not going to replace your original social media application, what you've seen running in the market, to your social media post application.
My simple question from you. Whatever you are explaining, what you think, how many chances are there if client will stick with you? Out of 100, 10%, 20%, 5%?
No, I have only for 5% that he may come to me, or remaining he may say, okay, thank you Sridhar, for we had a nice time, it was a good discussion, thank you, he may move on.
So if let's say rather than this client is your manager, am I right? He's come up with a constraint, am I right? And you need to, you can say this is a client you will tell,
Yes.
but your manager a different story, am I right?
Yes.
And he will come to you. How you will answer? How you will deal with him or her? Nobody think of it. Think of it. Because as per my understanding, you need to borrow some time. You cannot immediately say, hey, this is not feasible. Then you need to say this problem. Because he is not here to listen those things, am I right? Whatever he want to listen, we can inform, whatever we want to say, but we need to say in a both black and white. You understand my point? You can just listen is here, whatever he is saying, okay, and note down, okay, so that he will feel you are taking means you are feeling, you can say, you are taking you are listening and you are means understanding whatever he is saying. And means invite him for a next meeting.
Correct.
So that you have a time. To means say the no or say the yes in that mode, so that is beneficial for both of you.
Yes, correct.
For that you require time. So with the help of that, you can borrow some time. It's trade-off. You understand my point?
Good, Deepak. Very, very nice way of putting it. But still, even though I buy time, I sensed the way he's talking that he is very, very limited or constrained by the budget. As of now, he's got a lot of constraints. So my mind has read his mind, stating this guy may not open this purse. Even after I explained him everything, he's maybe he has got his own constraints. We can't help it. So when I sense that, as you told, probably I might tell him in a very diplomatic way, okay, Deepak, see, these are things which I put down very clearly. Fine, please think over and then come back. Probably. I can
that's what means, but because in a life we will encounter different circumstances, different conditions, am I right?
Yeah, right.
But means without just for simple expression, hey, I am not, means my score is, trust score is, you can say 5% only. Am I right? But I think so, whatever chance, maybe it's an active chance or possibility is rare, next to impossible. That means, but we need to try to tackle that. So that we will get some experience there. Hey, because sometime means you can learn from anything. Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
But for that, you need to think what you will get there.
Okay,
You
okay,
understand my point?
okay, okay, okay.
So even though means it look next to impossible because it's a
Mm-hmm.
limited constraint and he's not a you can say background of this, but he want everything. We can systematically way we in a black and white we can communicate. Am I right? What you want to communicate and what he will get everything. Am I right?
Okay, okay, okay.
For that we require some time.
Time. Right, 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 right.
So for that, that's why I'm saying take a pause,
Ah,
think,
okay, okay, okay.
then speak or communicate.
Okay, fine. Okay, okay.
Okay, go ahead, please.
Okay, okay, fine. Okay, how senior engineers think about decision? What senior level decision design means explaining not just what to build, but why the choice is right under the given constraints. Okay, why mature design thinking comes from reasoning, not from memorizing patterns. Okay. Okay, when in interview architecture reviews and production decision making when correct. Okay, fine. Plain English. A senior engineer does not simply say use microservice or use Kafka. They explain what problem exists, what options were considered, why one option is better now, what is being sacrificed, how future evolution may happen. Fine. Engineering view. Strong decision making usually includes clear requirement, identified constraints, alternative options, explicit trade-offs, chosen direction, future migration path if needed. Okay, right, good. Example, a strong interview answer sounds like we could use microservices, but given the current team size, operational maturity, and expected load, I would start with a modular monolith. This keeps deployment simple and development fast. If the order, payment, and delivery domains later needs independent scaling, we can extract them gradually. Beautiful. Okay, right. Okay, requirement and constraints, possible design options, evaluate trade-offs, choose best current fit, accept compromises clearly, plan future evolution if needed. Yeah, okay. Lower cost trade-off zone, higher performance trade-off zone, then lower complexity. Then finally, balanced engineering decision. Okay. Simplicity wins. Current requirements are clear. Simple design meets need. Lower operational burden. Faster delivery. Correct. Easier debugging and maintenance. Beautiful. Scale complexity only when needed. Correct. Okay, fine. Common mistakes. Team assumes huge future growth without evidence and add unnecessary complexity. But I'll discuss on this point 1 minute later. Okay. Team assumes huge future growth without evidence and add unnecessary complexity. Deepak, now, well, we'll take simple example of the boutique what we are planning. Okay, I launched it. My expectation was okay from my let's say as again you gave version 2 is like pan India, pan all the countries. Fine, yes. Now let's take as an example for discussion. Pan India, I opted for it. And I started. I'm seeing every day, for example, around $100 a get. And these 100 orders, most of them are only in Bangalore. Okay, most of them happens only in Bangalore. So now, what I do, I'll see maybe if I put some more little marketing persons here and there, I can improve my business. Or it improves. For example, I hire a marketing person, I give some advertisements here and there, WhatsApp advertisement here. I just do little of marketing and slowly, gradually, I see the increase. But somewhere after 6 months, I see that in spite of me marketing, in spite of spending money on marketing or other promotional activities, I am seeing a small spike, a small spike in my sales, but not overall spike. It just leaves. Now, let us say somehow or by chance I suddenly become very active in Instagram and I start posting beautiful articles, beautiful pictures of my boutique products, so many things I do in Instagram. Suddenly, I see a big surge in my sales. So now, this statement, teams assume huge future growth without evidence. Now, first of all, I didn't have any plans. I was very modest in my requirement. Deepak, I want to go online. My sales are so and so. I'm expecting around 30 to 40% increase after I go online. This is what I came with a statement. You also designed the application for me, and I see a modest growth. But somewhere I felt slightly getting stagnated. I appointed a marketing person, and then I saw slight increase. I'm again happy, but somewhere something clicked in my mind. Okay, let's do some Instagram. Let me go and open an account and have something. There, after going into Instagram, suddenly out of blue, I'm getting huge orders. So now here, I didn't assume future growth at all. There's no evidence at all. But suddenly it increased. So when there's a sudden surge in users, so things will go unplanned, no, Deepak.
But you can think of, if you remember, we talk about observability and this monitoring. Am I right? It's required. Am I right?
Yes, yes.
So let's say you will forget about this boutique and anything.
Okay.
Let's say you have a, you can say, function in your home. Am I
Okay.
right? You need to means how you will arrange that function, how you will means book caterers, how you will book tent, based on some assumption. Am I right?
It's assumption. Yes, yes.
Based on this means, hey, we have this much of friend, this much of relative. Am I right? This much from come from this side, this much come from this side. Am I right? Based on that, you will plan everything.
I will plan. Correct.
Am I right?
Yes.
And let's say due to any reason, am I right? You are assuming 2 person per head per family.
Yes.
Now means unexpectedly means 4 person per family is, you can say, is coming.
Coming.
Okay. So in that case, what you will do? Then don't forget about boutique and system.
Okay.
What you will do?
So the moment I see each from each family, we expected only two, but suddenly I'm seeing four people,
50%, 50% you can say hike.
Coming. Then after seeing few families coming with those numbers, then I gear up. Oh my God! Now suddenly there's a surge. I didn't expect this many people. So quickly I will tell my cook or whom I have hired, hey boss, please now probably could have arranged for some say 50 guests, but I'm expecting 75 to 80 guests will come. So please change the plans and then see to that you make arrangement for this many people. I will just quickly go and inform the concerned persons that say, for example, the seating arrangement, then food arrangement, presentation, all that I will go and inform them. So then in the background, they will be changing their plans, and then I'll be waiting for more guests to come.
Okay, this is one thing. Means you immediately take a decision.
Yes.
Am I right? And this line is saying, means, but you can assume, hey, this much I am going to spend on Instagram. Am I right? And I will get this much. Based on assumption, you need to prepare yourself well in advance.
I need to, yeah, correct.
The both approaches are there. Whatever question you are asking from me, it means, hey, if I will means get this suddenly, am I right? Because I don't have a plan. That's why engineering comes, system designing comes in a picture.
Right.
Which I told you need to mean think in a 360 angle.
Okay.
Not for now only. You need to think in a 360 angle.
Okay.
But evidence are required. You cannot, you can say book. You cannot book, you can say hall where you require 20 people only and capacity of hall is 1,000. Then in our programming itself, we have means if you have a fixed size, then we have an array. Am I right?
Right.
If you don't know the things in advance, then let's think of an example of array only.
Okay.
It's a fixed in size. Okay. If it's a fixed in size, if you will, if your guest will, you can say short, then your memory is wasted.
Right.
Let's say in your restaurant you have a 10.
Right.
10 person sitting.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
And you maintain those 10. I'm right.
Okay.
If person come is reached less,
Okay.
then it's also wastage of your this
Right. Right.
space and resources.
Right. Right.
If person come more,
Ah.
then ISA means you are not able to attend.
Ah.
But if your system you have a space,
Mm.
you have resources as well.
Ah.
But you when means someone come to you, then you are arranging. So trade-off is there. Am I right?
Right. Right. Right.
Same thing here as well.
Okay.
But you need to assume something. Hey, if this happen, what is my plan? If this happen, what is my plan? Not overthink.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Hope I'm able to answer your question.
Yes. Yes. Yes, Deepak. Yes. Okay. Fine. Got it now. Okay. Got it.
Go
Okay.
ahead, please.
Okay. 1 minute. Common mistake. Okay, fine. Confusing advanced with better. Okay, complex architecture is treated as automatically superior. Okay, okay. Ignoring cost impact. Performance improvements are chosen without considering financial operational cost. Fine. Underestimating complexity. Teams add caching, sharding, or microservice without accounting for maintenance burden. Okay, correct. Avoiding explicit trade-offs. Decisions are made emotionally or by trend instead by reasoning. Correct. Okay. Taking technical data unconsciously. Shortcuts are made without documenting risk or cleanup plan. Shortcuts are made without documenting risk or cleanup plan. Okay, fine. Optimizing too early. Engineering time is spent solving bottlenecks that do not yet exist. Fine. Failing to connect design to business reality. Architecture decisions ignore team size, deadline, or real product priorities. Fine. Right. Got it. Okay, this will read. Okay. Right.
One line
One.
summary.
Yes, good system design comes from understanding constraints, comparing trade-offs honestly, and choosing the simplest decision that delivers the right businesses and engineering outcomes for the current stage.
Hope it's opened up your mind and you will got
Yes,
the
correct.
answer of your lot of questions.
Yeah, no, do one thing. You
Isn't it?
stop the recording. No, you stop the recording. I'll again come back with few questions now. 1 minute. 1 minute, I'll come. Just a minute. I'll just drink water and come. 1 minute.
Okay.